show. And I'm here to talk about some books that I wrote. Books that I wrote based in Japan, based on my 10 years living in Japan, as well as, some traditional art that I offer on my online shop. This is a Japanese no theater mask, traditional. Now I'm going live every day in August. 10-15 minutes. Keep it super short just to build up the habit and speaking to the people live. I'm gonna dive right in. This is a book I wrote called The Shokunin Universe. If you're familiar with Japanese artisans are well respected worldwide because, sorry, I just came back from a little date and I had a little bit to drink and I'm exhausted, so that's why my eyes are drooping. But Shokunin Universe, Japanese artisans, well respected worldwide. Shokunin is the name for a Japanese artisan. I respect Japanese artisans so much that I named my Japanese company after Shokunin. It's literally called Shokunin Mode. Sebastian, hello and welcome to the live. Yes, so this book is about all of my experiences in Japan, traveling across the country to interview these Japanese artisans that are called Shokunin. It's a fantasy book, a little bit like magical realism stuff. Sebastian says, what are you talking about? I'm talking about the things that I offer from Japan, like these books and like this traditional Japanese art. This is a no theater mask. Oldest form of theater in the world, 700-year-old history. And I offer both my books and these no theater masks on my website, brandonchin.net, if you're interested. But again, this book, a fantasy book about shokunin in Japan, and you can see these are different crafts that the shokunin builds. So as you can see, I have a stone, I got some porcelain, also some stone lanterns there. But yeah, a lot of people love traditional Japanese culture, but if you get down to the brass tacks of it, it comes down to the way they think about stuff. I think the best way, hello Jackson Peterson, the best way, yes Sebastian, it is amazing, I appreciate you. The best thing the best way to learn about Japanese culture, I think, is through the Japanese crafts. The craftsmen, they have the process down to science. And this is everything. Everyone loves Japan for a reason. It's the way they think about stuff. And if you're trying to learn about Japan before coming over, you would do yourself a good. I can't talk. I drank too much Japanese vodka tonight. It's not working. Yeah. Pick up something, Japanese crafts. Go check something out. Go do the YouTubes. Check out something. Bro, what happened to you? I'm tired. It's hot as hell here in Japan. And yeah, I just checked out my friend's new restaurant. I moved to this city in Fukuoka back in 2017. And my first friend, same age, basically, yeah, he opened up a new shop and I went to go and support him. So yeah, but did you get diagnosed with something? I got diagnosed with exhaustion and dehydration. I'll take a little sip. as I say that. Yeah, so I went to go and I went and supported my friend and came back, and I committed to doing a daily live, and this is what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna keep it going, and 10-15 minutes come here to talk about the books that I write and the art that I offer from Japan, just like this mask for people that are just jumping in. Japanese no theater, oldest form of theater in the world, and they wear these masks and they have to see everything on stage through these tiny eye holes. Yeah, pretty difficult. But yeah, I respect I respect most things about Japanese traditional crafts. Someone said Somalia or Mauritania. I am Jamaican Chinese and born in the US. And I've lived in Japan for 10 years. That's what I put into my books, the experience of meeting people here, talking to them, learning about them, etc. And yeah, you can see this is one of those books, BrandonChin.net, if you're interested. Just to give you a little, basics about what this book is about is person from, someone said, where are you from? I said, I am Jamaican Chinese, born in the US. A lot of people are confused about where I'm from and what I look like. I'm from everywhere. Everywhere, every camera. This camera, that camera. And so this book is about a woman, this woman here, that used to work for an intelligence agency in an African country that she doesn't mention in the book, but she basically retires from this ex-CIA, NSA, whatever you want to call it, where she basically people, but she's tired of that. She wants peace of mind. She wants to live her life. So she goes to Japan and starts to experience what it's like to relax and be in her body. And she does that by meeting multiple Japanese artisans. And so I take you through the real stories and experiences that I had speaking to these Japanese artisans across the country through the eyes of this retired African woman. That's Shokunin Universe. Someone said, I'm in India, and you're from a city called Uttar Pradesh. I never heard of that city. What is that? What is that close to? Next book, Japanese Silence. Yeah, this one I wrote probably 2021, maybe 2021, and yeah, this one was way back. It's more of a short. I mean, this is so short. I don't even know if I should talk about this one. Yeah, I don't even offer this on my website anymore, so we're not going to talk about. But just the cover alone. So if you look up Itoshima Fukuoka, you'll notice this famous tourist spot. Just look up the Couples Rocks. This is a real place in Itoshima, and I felt like I would, look, I don't know, like a fantastical, mythological figure if I put myself behind it as if I was arriving through the gates. Yeah, but they're typically for gods, but this is just me with the no mask on and some birds. Yeah, that was an interesting one. I'm not going to talk about this book because I don't offer it, but I thought I'd show you the cover. All right, last book before I sign off and take my ass to bed. This is Space Flower. I actually wrote this science fiction story as a column for it was the online publication, I should say. And it's funny enough, the online publication was started by one of my old university professors. And I, or no, I think, I don't remember if I don't remember if he invited me or I reached out. Anyway, I wrote there for about a year or two, and I was I was all over Japan at the time. I was traveling all over Japan. I was taking classes online, and I studied pre-dentistry. So this is all the science classes that you have to take before going into dental school. And I was traveling in Japan, used some school loan money to travel at the time because I was broke, and wrote this publication during that time. And it's science fiction, black female astronaut, first person to move to Mars and help settle Mars. And yeah, I learned a lot writing for that publication because they kind of like, they had a good editor that she taught me a lot about how to write story. And yeah, I put it into a book, but I offer this only in my Ultimate Thriller Bundle anthology. So if you're on TikTok, you're gonna have to go to brandonshin.net to actually access that bundle. If you're on YouTube, you should be able to see it attached to the video. But that's what I'm proud of this story though, because it was super polished. That editor whooped my ass, man, every time. Nope, take it back, take that out, add this, etc., etc. It was a good experience. And that's all I gotta talk about today. As you can tell, it's time for me to go to sleep. And I appreciate you guys for joining as always. And see you on the next one. Oyasumi nasai. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Take care and peace out.